Genre is a style or category of film. One example of genre is horror. But what makes a good horror film? Surprisingly, the first horror film was made by accident. In 1895, pioneers of film, the Lumiere brothers, filmed the arrival of a train at a station, and the unsuspecting audience was so overwhelmed by the seemingly lifelike train speeding towards them that they ran from their seats. The Lumiere brothers did end up making an actual horror film, Les Squelettes Joyeux. Although it didn't follow a proper narrative, it was interesting to see people showing a curiosity in the macabre so early on. The first horror film said to ever be made was Georges Méliès's The Manor of the Devil, made in 1896 and starring Georges Méliès himself as the lead role. Gaining its name in the 1930s, horror has evolved into a much clearer, scarier genre. The repertoire of elements helps categorise different genres by linking them to different iconography, narratives, and setting. The iconography used in horror focuses on everyday items that also have connotations of fear, for example, crucifixes or blood. Common narratives for a horror film could include a psychopath on the loose, as seen in Psycho, or maybe a spirit haunting a house, like in Sinister. Narratives like these are instantly recognisable to an audience and can begin to build fear and tension from the beginning. In the 1920s, German expressionism reached its peak. Films like Nosferatu, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, and Metropolis helped Berlin to regain its culture while the economy was suffering, and also helped the horror genre to evolve. Another major factor in horror films is the soundtrack. The chilling shower scene from Psycho or the ominous score of Jaws have the ability to send shivers down your spine in an instant. The deeper and darker the music, the more the scene intensifies. Horror films will continue to grow and evolve with changing technology, and will always be a relevant genre as long as people continue to enjoy being scared.